हाय गाइस, आई एम बैक विद अनदर वीडियो। आज का वीडियो बहुत स्पेशल होने वाला है बिकॉज इसमें हम लोग बात करने वाले ट्रेडिंग साइकोलॉजी की। बहुत सारे जो ट्रेडर्स होते हैं, जो न्यू ट्रेडर्स होते हैं, वो इग्नोर करते हैं ये टॉपिक बिकॉज ट्रेडिंग साइकोलॉजी एक ऐसा टॉपिक होता है जो ट्रेडर्स के लाइफ में थोड़ा लेट इंट्रोड्यूस होता है बिकॉज वो लोग टेक्निकल्स के बारे में स्टडी कर लेते हैं, लेकिन ट्रेडिंग साइकोलॉजी जो होती है इज समथिंग विच डिस्टर्ब्स देम इन द एंड बिकॉज a trader's journey goes in a way where he learns everything about technicals and there comes a time where he is not understanding why he is still making mistakes. So उसमें आता है introduction about the trading psychology and I love talking about this topic guys. So let's get started with trading psychology and exactly होती क्या है वो आज हम लोग इस वीडियो में समझेंगे. So let's talk about trading psychology कि exactly what is trading psychology and ट्रेडिंग साइकोलॉजी एग्जैक्टली होनी कैसे चाहिए. सो अगर एक सेंटेंस में इसका आंसर दूँ तो ट्रेडर साइकोलॉजी शुड बी बुलेट प्रूफ इन नेचर. मतलब आपको कोई भी चीज़ से फ़र्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए. वेर आई मीन बाय if you're taking profits, if you're doing losses, you should be unaffected because you're not in a sprint, you're running a marathon. आप एक लॉन्ग गेम खेल रहे हो, आप दो चार अच्छे ट्रेड्स लेके खुश होने वाला गेम नहीं खेल रहे हो. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द नंबर वन फैक्टर इन ट्रेडर्स साइकोलॉजी जो होता है ग्रीड. अभी ग्रीड क्या होता है? लालच. ट्रेडिंग में बहुत सारी लालच इन्वॉल्व होती है. द रीज़न बीइंग इज दैट यू नो देर इज सो मच मनी टू बी मेड इन ट्रेडिंग एंड देर इज नो अपर लिमिट फॉर अ प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस, राइट? especially for a profit. उसकी वजह से आता है greed. So the way you can conquer greed is by accepting the fact that there will be multiple trade setups which will come and go and there will be a lot of good setups which will come in the future, so I don't have a point to be greedy about, right? I'm not focusing on one trade, right? In the end I'm focusing on the longer picture. I'm going to take trading as the career opportunity and I'm not here for a month's play or a week's play to be happy about, right? So you don't have to be greedy in a way where you're unaffected by the greed coming in your mind. Starting में आएगी greed, right? आपके दिमाग में आएगी greed. And the way you can overcome greed is by accepting the fact that there is no point to be greedy in the first place because trades will come and go. There will be a lot good trades coming in the future and that's one way you can tackle with the concept known as greed because it is very real. Since there is no upper limit to the fact that you can earn so much money in the markets, it's a human tendency to obviously feel greedy about, right? And greed is also usually coming to traders mind because they know that they need to capitalize on this so and so trade. And once you understand the whole game, right, once you understand that okay, there is so much out in trading, there is so many assets class, there is so many pairs to trade, there is so many stock exchanges, there is so many currency pairs out there to trade, there is so many currency pairs out there to trade. So that's how you can overcome the greed, right? So इसके बाद we'll talk about the impatience in trading, that exactly why impatience is so real in trading and how it affects a trader's mind. So impatience जो होता है, I personally have dealt with a lot of impatience in trading where you're just not patient enough to wait for the good setup because remember only the A quality setups consistently अगर हम लोग उनको लेंगे तभी ही जाके अपना जो ट्रेडिंग रिजल्ट्स होता है वो अच्छा होगा, राइट? सो इफ़ यू डोंट हैव पेशेंस, द वे यू कुड प्रैक्टिस पेशेंस is by actually investing your time not just into trading but also into some other aspects in life. There is millions of things to do in life guys, right? But once you step outside from the charts, right, and don't focus on charts on the irrelevant timings. आपको पता है कि आप गोल्ड ट्रेड कर रहे हो बट आप रात को या फिर सुबह 9 बजे चार्ट ओपन करके बैठे हो, दैट मेक्स नो पॉइंट बिकॉज देन यू आर जस्ट इम्पेशेंट नाउ, राइट? एंड दैट इज अ किलर इन अ ट्रेडिंग जर्नी बिकॉज एक भी पॉइंट, राइट, इसमें से जो भी मैंने लिखे एक भी पॉइंट अगर मिसिंग होगा एक ट्रेडर्स जर्नी में, ही विल बी बाउंड टू मेक कंसिस्टेंट लॉसेस. एंड जो मिस्टेक्स हम लोग साइकोलॉजी में करते रहते हैं वो हम लोग रिपीट करते रहते हैं, दैट बिकम्स द हैबिट इवेंचुअली, राइट? सो द वे यू कुड एक्चुअली प्रैक्टिस पेशेंस नाउ, राइट? जैसे कि आपका अगर प्रॉब्लम इम्पेशेंस है, यू नीड टू प्रैक्टिस पेशेंस. द वे यू कुड प्रैक्टिस पेशेंस इज by letting yourself know that trades are like trains, one has to come after the another, right? And there is no business in me being impatient, because the market eventually is going to do what it wants to do, right? So there is no point being impatient for the trades which are going to come, because you watching this video, we all are like small fishes in this big ocean, guys. अपने control में कुछ नहीं है, right? We have nothing in our control. So the only thing which we can control is how we feel while we are trading. So you have to feel very positive about trading and let the setups come to you when you're actually trading, because if you are just out there not waiting for your proper setup to form, not waiting for that proper A-class setup, not waiting for the breakout structure, you want the best tops and the bottoms, you're bound to take a lot of losses. And sometimes you have the accurate knowledge, you have the right psychology as well, but one thing which might just be something like impatience, right, might be a hurdle in your trading journey. Let's talk about the third main topic which a lot of traders they do face is FOMO. FOMO का मतलब क्या होता है? Fear of missing out. Fear of missing out यानी, again, if you talk about FOMO, it is directly related to impatience. Because अगर आप में impatience है, so you don't have the patience enough to wait for the next good setup. And one way you could tackle FOMO, you could tackle fear of missing out, is by telling yourself, letting yourself know that trades are like trains once again, my friends. They will come one after the another. There is no point being FOMO by the market, because that's what the market wants you to do, because the house will always be winning in the end of the day. Whether you talk about any other things, such as if you talk about casinos, in the end they exactly know what they're doing. It's all psychological in the end, right? But they have their own edge. The market has more edge than we have towards the markets, right? अपने पास कम edge होता है. We are trading against the best traders, we are trading against the traders who have more resources, knowledge, and everything they have in abundance, right? And we are trying to catch our small little pips over here. So if you are dealing with FOMO, let yourself know that you're not the only one dealing with it. There is a lot of traders who face FOMO, right? So that you actually convince yourself to get out of FOMO. So the way you could get out of the feeling of fear of missing out is by letting yourself know that there is so much abundance in the market. There will be trades after trades after trades coming. There is no point being FOMO about one setup. Do something else. Maybe go for a jog, maybe listen to some music, maybe hit the gym. There is millions of things to do. Just because you're a day trader now doesn't mean that you have to be glued to the charts for 24/7, right? Because that's the trader who is always in misery. After 6 years of chart work, I understand that the last thing I should be caring about in the day's time is the trading, because that's where I'm in the flow state of trading, right? And that's where my trading happens the best. Let's talk about the next important factor, which is one factor which will affect a lot of traders, especially the new traders, is revenge trading, right? So what exactly is revenge trading? So if you talk about the word revenge in the first place, it is a very negative emotion, right? What happens is you try to take a trade, आपने trade ले लिया, you try to then do a loss on it, and आपने accept कर लिया यार कि that okay, you know what, I've taken a loss. You probably hurt your ego, right? And आप अगर ego रखोगे market में, the ego will always be crushed by the markets, because the market is so big that you don't even have the overall idea that it has no space for emotions. The market will always humble you, maybe today or tomorrow or after a month or so. So you have to control revenge trading. You have to tell yourself that okay, you know what, I just took a trade right now and it went to a loss, and maybe that's the trigger point which is causing me to take the trade again and recover the previous loss. And imagine, guys, that you are trading to recover the loss, which means that you're not actually trading to trade better, but you're actually trading to recover your previous loss, which actually is so naive in its first place, right? Be very mature when you're actually trying to revenge trade, because sometimes you're just clouded with a lot of negative emotions, and that's the force which is causing you to take the trade once again. So I repeat, you shouldn't be revenge trading, right? Once you take a loss, close the setup. There is no point in trading, there is no business in trading, right? Because हमेशा मेरा एक ही रूल मैं फॉलो करता हूँ, that even if I take a loss or I do a profit, I don't want to just trade after I've taken profit, because sometimes it's just overconfidence which will tell me to take the next setup, and sometimes it's the feeling of disappointment, right? And if I'm revenge trading, most of the times your mind is trying to convince you to feel better once again, and that's where the root cause of revenge trading lies, right? So you don't have to be revenge trading all the time, guys. Fifth thing, which is the important one, is confidence issues, right? In trading, that the person no longer has the trust in himself because he's gone through so much losses in the markets, and now he feels that there is no way out there to be consistently profitable in the markets, and that's where the loss happens, and that's where the confidence issues start playing out. And this is one of the real main issue in a lot of traders, because they don't have a successful record where they've made profits, right? They've made significant profits. So once you see profits, right, you actually tell yourself that, you know what, I'm actually good at this thing. Let's say, for example, you were able to do a 100-meter sprint in like 15 seconds, and now you have done it in like 13 seconds. Your confidence will obviously rise. You seem to be more competent within, right? And that's where the confidence lies. You do something so much times, through repetition you actually get better at it, and once you get better at something, it will require a lot of work, right? Firstly, it will require a lot of work, but once you get good at something, the confidence obviously rises. So don't be this guy who is just sad because he has no confidence in his system. The best way to get confident is by actual practice and actual failure. Once you go through the failures, you will understand where you were making the losses, and once you understand where you are making the losses, that's the area you could work upon if you're being actually very conscious about it. आपको समझ में आ रहा है कि exactly ये टाइप के सेटअप्स लेके मैं ट्रेड करके लॉसेस कर रहा हूँ, तो मे बी यू कुड अवॉइड दोज लॉसेस एंड मे बी ट्रेड प्रॉफिटेबली later on.